My name is Alex Pine. I'm a professor at UC Berkeley in the Electrical Engineering and Computer Science department, and I work on applications of deep reinforcement learning to mixed autonomy traffic. That is the coexistence of self-driving vehicles and human-driven vehicles. But most of what we will see in the near future is a world of mixed autonomy, which is a world in which vehicles with a certain level of automation still have to interact with vehicles driven by humans. And of course, that is where the difficulty lies. A typical phenomenon that many people have experienced on freeways is stop and go traffic, sometimes also referred to phantom jams or jammetons and so on and so forth. So it's a typical thing where you drive, you stop, you drive, you stop, you drive, you stop, and you don't really know why. And that's obviously very inefficient. So a lot of braking and acceleration produces a lot of wasted energy, regardless of the type of vehicle you're driving. And also it's dangerous because a lot of the crashes happen because of these phenomena. This is something that self-driving vehicles can solve. I don't want to say it's a low-hanging fruit, but it is a problem that is in reach with self-driving technology. First, with a small proportion of self-driving vehicles, so say 5%, you can actually control the 95% remaining relatively efficiently. I mean, it doesn't mean everybody's going to comply to what you're doing, but you can essentially using 5% of the people to pacify the remaining 95%. And that in itself has the potential of smoothing the traffic. The implicit reaction of a human when there's some void or some vacuum in front of them on the freeway is to accelerate to catch up with the previous person. That's a natural reaction. And that's precisely the reaction that enhances these traffic instabilities and creates these stop and go waves. The machine sees that, has access to information about traffic in general that enables it to understand that rather than accelerating and amplifying this, it should really decrease its speed to pacify it. Something that a human would not do implicitly, in addition to the fact that there is a form of social pressure on the freeway that if you drive too slowly, in some circumstances, other motorists might try to push you or drive around you or pressure you in general. So the beauty of this technology is that many automakers today have advanced their software stack far enough that it could be deployed very rapidly. Some companies have a lot of flexibility. They can just do it in the form of a software push. Some have to do an infrastructure upgrade, but in both cases, it's actually not that hard. And so that's what's very exciting to us, because what's needed to really make it work is a policy push from either state or federal authorities to incentivize this. What would it take to an automaker to enable that features on the vehicles they sell? And what would it take to a driver, you and me, anybody, to volunteer my car for that in the name of the greater good?